Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I wanted to share a little bit about this subject about is there an actual etiquette within our MLMs? Do you think within our profession, within our amazing industry that we have, that there is a little bit of etiquette that is being partaken in? You guys know me. My name is Roxanne Lynch. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner and I'm a women's coach. And I love being able to every day show up and give a little bit of encouragement, some insightfulness, maybe some energy and all kinds of goodness so you guys can get some traction within your businesses, get some momentum, and definitely start, thinking a little bit differently so we can start getting some different, more positive results within our business. So let's jump into this. And I'm sharing out this subject today is because of my sisters in New Zealand and Australia. And unfortunately, Avon has been around for a long, long time. I remember as a baby girl, every birthday I would get Avon presents and gifts from my auntie. Some of them were perfume. I remember getting the little lipsticks. I remember getting this beautiful crystal bell. It was absolutely gorgeous. And this is kind of like part 2 of the post that I did earlier on my page. And if you guys want to, after the video, you're definitely going to want to pop back to my my page at Roxy Lynch and have a look at that. It's called Sad Panda. And it is all about, what's going on and how we can kind of protect ourselves as business owners, as women online within social media of, building ourselves up and protecting our businesses and ourselves so we can have a more protective future. Okay, so these business tips, because we know that there's some etiquette and we don't want to be that person that is being unkind, unclassy, and just being plain mean. Like we want to have some positiveness within our industry and profession. And because our industry's had some hard knocks, right? Our industry has, and this profession has had some hard times. So if we're thinking about this, we need to add every little bit of positiveness that we possibly can, every little bit of goodness that we possibly can be pouring into our professions and working our businesses online. And, no matter what country you're in, what business you're in, anywhere, it's really important that we have some class, that we are being classy, that we are being kind, that we are being uplifting, empowering, and encouraging. I think that is really, really important. So I want to share some ideas with you because I think etiquette should be a part of our industry and how we're treating and behaving with each other on social media, whether it's belly to belly or online. And I think it all begins with a line that I learned as a child. Okay, you guys can laugh with me. Have any of you guys seen the movie Bambi? The original Walt Disney movie Bambi? Drop a 1 in the comments if you had, because there's a line in that movie that I remember that has stayed with me and stayed in my heart all the years. And Thumper's mom said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And that line has stuck with me. It's something that I taught my kids and it's just always been a part of me. So I'm thinking about this within network marketing and working our businesses online within MLMs and direct sales and this industry is we have to keep it happy and positive, okay? And I'm thinking about this. If we don't have anything nice to say, we shouldn't be saying it at all. And remembering that if we're thinking about this in a business aspect, if you go to your leaders pages, if you go to any of our most professional, tippity top, the cream of the crop leaders out there, you're not going to see a lot of drama. You're not going to see a lot of bashing. You're not going to see them discussing in exuberance of positives and negatives about religion or politics. You're not going to see that. You're going to see keeping it inspirational, educational, uplifting, empowering. They're going to be keeping it happy and positive because, we have 2 choices in life. We can either be right, or we can be making money. So, that's how I remember one of my mentors told me that. It's like, you can be right or you can make money. So sometimes it's just better to keep your mouth shut and keep it classy online, okay? Tip number 2 is bashing. We should never be bashing another company. We should never be pushing theirs down in hopes that it's going to make ours look better because it just doesn't work. Those people are going to get to know you and they're going to understand that if you're talking negatively about this other company, they're thinking, what are you talking about me when I'm not around? Are you putting me down? You're prospecting me. What are you saying about me when I'm not around? It's just an unclassy things to do. It is ineffectual for the long run, and it doesn't add a good light to our industry. And we want to be that better woman. We want to be that better person, to know that we can stand alone and we're good enough, that you are good enough as you are right now, that we don't need to do those kind of practices. We don't need to act and behave in those kind of ways, okay? The third tip is we shouldn't be bashing jobs. Okay, there's a lot of women out there that want to leave their jobs. I was one of them, but there were some good years in my job too, where it paid my bills and it fed my kids and allowed me to, have a little bit of holidays. So, there's lots of amazing men and women out there that absolutely love their jobs. And if they could stay at those jobs and work at those jobs, even with no money at all, they would show up tomorrow morning. So, that's really important, that we have to make sure that those people that are serious about their business and their industry, we're not treating our business like it's a scratch and win ticket. It's not a lottery. We know that it's going to take some energy, it's going to take some reflection, it's going to take some realignment and readjusting, and then moving our businesses forward. So don't be beating up other people's jobs just because you don't like yours, okay? There's people out there that absolutely love them. Okay, tip number 4 is being yourself all the time. Okay, online, offline, however you're posting on your posts, people will very quickly get the vibe when you get on the phone with them if you're not being the real you. If you're not being real and authentic, and you're not being honest and trustworthy and transparent with the conversations, they're going to get that feel. Okay, so that's really important, to be yourself all the time, the most honest, real person that you can be, because if you're going to be doing business with these women over the long haul, they're going to get to know you anyway, and they're going to get to know that you might have tricked them, or you weren't being real and honest, which leads me into tip number 5, which is don't exaggerate. Don't you ever please exaggerate your income, your rank, your statement, because we know that 99% of the time, like I said, it's going to take some time and effort to build your business. This isn't a quick rich get scheme, so we have to understand, if someone's promising you those kind of things, enter those conversations with the red flag waving in your mind of awareness. So it's really important to understand that, like I said, these women are going to be part of your life for a while, potentially a long time. So you want to be honest and open and trustworthy right from the very beginning, and don't exaggerate those income claims, statements, ranks, and all that kind of stuff. Tip number 6 is, I believe this is really important within etiquette and in life. Whether you're at your workplace, or, whether you're in your family dynamics, or especially within business and social media, if we are having trials and tribulations, if we are having struggles, we have to remember that old adage saying where, and even as my dad used to say, if we're having struggles and pains, we need to be talking to the man upstairs. We need to be, praying upward. We need to be, if we're having struggles, we need to look up. So look up to your leadership, look up to your upline. Those are where you're going to be expressing any pains, trials, or tribulations, or struggles going on, and only good things out the side, good things left and right to your side sisters and brothers, whether they're in your business or you're not your business, and also especially never putting anything negative. Only good things go down. Only good things, pouring goodness and love and hope and inspiration into your team, into your clients, into your downline. That is super important, because they need every little bit of hope and encouragement that they can get, because they are learning and growing and facing those same challenges and hurdles that you did. It's a continuous evolution of women within business. We know that wherever sunny spot that we're at right now, we had to go through a lot of quagmire to get there. And so you expect that your team is going to be having those same struggles. So only share positivity and goodness. Be classy, be kind, be that woman that you know that they need, and show up every day as consistency. Tip number 7, I think this is about it for wrapping it up, is poaching and raiding, okay? And this is part of that sad panda post that I had on my timeline, because there are some mean women out there right now. There's some unkind women out there right now that are swooping like vultures on these poor women's broken hearts, that are grieving because Avon has had this notices that there's going to be some closures within the company within New Zealand and Australia. And there's some mean women out there that are trying to poach these women. And, they're already going through enough grieving process, enough pain and heartbreak, that it's unkind. Again, it's unkind, it's unclassy, and it's unethical to be poaching and raiding, okay? Don't be, looking for broken hearts and trying to lure them into your best new opportunity, okay? Allow these women some time to heal. It would be just like if, a woman had a loving relationship with her spouse and then that husband died, okay? So it's the same feeling. They love their business, so don't be trying to poach on them or raid them. And of course, it's really unethical, especially gives our industry a bad name if you're actually doing this within other companies, going over to company X, Y, and Z and trying to lure them over to your ABC. So we can't be doing that. It's really unclassy. It gives industry a huge bad reputation, so we can't be doing that. So if you're experiencing anything like that, then make sure that you're talking with your upline. Talk to your corporate team and looking for a resolution. That's really, really important, okay? Looks like that's it for tonight, you guys. So if you guys got some value, definitely, mash those emoticons. Let me know your thoughts. Have someone ever been, some of these that I've talked about tonight? Have you experienced those, and how did that work out for you? Is this something that you're willing to discuss? I'm always happy to continue to add light and love and some inspiration to your guys' lives. As always, if you got some value, share this with your team. Maybe you have a friend that needs some encouragement. Maybe you have another team member that can get a gentle nudge in the right direction, and you can help guide them and support them to better behaviors online within our industry and our amazing profession. So you guys have a fabulous night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Night, guys.